Shalom, shalom. This video is about the Gospel of John chapter 1, verse 40 to 51. And it's about YESHUA's calling of his first disciples. And we'll explore Nathaniel's calling and his answer in two prayers. We'll look at only the first one today. YESHUA saw Nathaniel coming towards him. He said, "Look, a true Israelite, and there's nothing false in him." Nathaniel said to him, "How do you know me?" YESHUA answered, "Before Philip called you, when you were under the fig tree, I saw you." Nathaniel answered, "Rabbi, you are Ben Elohim, you are the King of Israel. Because I told you that I saw you under the fig tree, you believe?" YESHUA replied to him, "You will see greater things than that." And YESHUA said, "Amen, amen, I tell you, you will see heaven opened and the angels of God going up and coming down on the Son of Man." The text actually says in the Son of Man, not on. In the Greek text and in the Hebrew in which it was originally written. In the light of yesterday's study, we consider Nathaniel's first of two prayers. Yesterday we looked at the background to this. So YESHUA's first response to YESHUA, when we talk to God, it's called prayer, is, "How do you know me?" And that's what we can pray to God as well. How do you know me? Nathaniel's prayer was in response to YESHUA's recognition of him as a true Israelite with nothing false in him. Firstly, both Nathaniel and us must remember King David's worship from Psalm 139. I'll read a few verses to you. Psalm 139, verse 1 to 5. "You've searched me, Lord, and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my lying down. You are familiar with all my ways. Before a word is on my tongue, you, Lord, know it completely. You hem me in behind and before, and you lay your hand upon me." And then if we jump to verse 13 to 16, David wrote, "For you created my innermost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in the secret place, when I was woven together in the depths of the earth. Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be." And then the last few verses, 23 and 24 of Psalm 139, David wrote, "Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there is any offensive way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting." In this, we too can rest assured that Adonai YESHUA knows us just as well as he knew David. And he knew Nathaniel like that as well. So, what does YESHUA's opening shot to Nathaniel mean? He opened with a true Israelite, an exclamation. Well, in modern Israel, a true Israelite would be a tzabar, which refers to a Jew born in Israel. A tzabar is a desert cactus, which you may know as a prickly pear or even as a Turkish fig. It's prickly on the outside, but juicy and pleasant on the inside. And this is an apt description and very similar to a very old historic description from biblical times of a Jew as a bee, a Devorah in Hebrew. And the name Deborah or Debbie comes from that. It represents, Devorah represents, the bee represents the honey and the sting, the sweet and the pain. This testifies to a stiff-necked, prickled personality, but with a warm and kind heart towards its own. And this is the national character of the Israelites. It is in this trait that enabled the Jews to survive for 2,000 years of persecution in diaspora and still survive as a unique nation of God's chosen people. And then the second remark YESHUA said is, "There's nothing false in him." It implies that Nathaniel spoke what he thought without any filter. He was open, he was direct, he was honest, he was not trading false scales in doing his daily business. What you see is what you get with Nathaniel. The very name, very meaning of the name of Israel, linking back to the comment that he was a true Israelite. Israel means straight, and we get that from when God changed Jacob's name. And Jacob implies crookedness, akev, crookedness. But as he made a covenant with Elohim, renewing the Abrahamic covenant, his name was changed to being straight, to Israel. Nathaniel, back to Nathaniel, he was Torah observant. Excuse me. Nathaniel's Torah observance would probably have been visible in his attire as well, as is the case with observant Jews today. We see the evidence of Nathaniel's being a tzabar and Devorah, straight up and down, prickly and stiff-necked personality in his initial responses to YESHUA. How do you know me? And in these two prayer responses, also the prayer we'll look at, his response tomorrow, that we look at tomorrow, and also in his prior engagement with his brother Philip, you'll see the character, the national character of an Israelite being visible in Nathaniel. And I hope that this will give you some insight in reading the text for yourself. Shalom, shalom.